carbine. This carbine was special because you could easily do it from horseback and stay balanced, and you loaded it from the rear instead of from the front. So when you shot, you didn't just shoot and then turn it over, then load it again, and then shoot it. You could just shoot it, then load it, then shoot it, then load it. These cannonballs right here, the 6-pounder, the 12-pounder, and the 24-pounder, were all used for the field gun, but this 12-pounder was also used for the howitzer. Now, there's something special about these cannonballs. If one is shot at me, but it misses and it hits the ground, it doesn't just blow up. That way, it's safer. Now, this odd-shaped cylinder thing was used for the new rifles. Now, this big one right here was the exploding shell type, and it weighed about 88 pounds, and it was used for the siege mortar. Now, if this one missed me and hit the ground, now if this one hit me and missed me, if this one was shot at me and it missed me and hit the ground, it would just blow up, causing other people to die. In this case, on the top row, there are some things that were used in the Civil War. The one in the back and to my left was a cannonball sizer. They used it for sizing the cannonballs to make sure that it fit in the cannon. Now, this little puny one right here was a single shot boot pistol, which could only be shot once and wasn't used by very many soldiers. This revolver was a multi-shot. If you come over here, you can kind of see there's this little area up in the big part where there is a little round thing with a hole. That, if you flip that upward, you could put little bullets in there, and that would make it so you didn't have to load every time you shot it.
Who used it?
Almost every single soldier in the Civil War used a revolver to make it so that they could shoot more than one time. Hi, I'm here at the Powder Magazine Museum at Jefferson Barracks Park along the coast of the Mississippi. Now, what I'm standing next to is probably a replica of one of the cannons they used back then. Now, inside I saw different size cannonballs. I saw a 6-pounder, a 12-pounder, a 24-pounder, and an 88-pounder. What I think would fit in this cannon is a 6-pound ball, because from what I'm seeing, the 12-pounder looks a little too big. This is a very high wall, and it was used to keep out the Confederates. The reason they wanted this wall here was because I'm over here by the Powder Magazine building, and back in the Civil War times, this building was where they kept all their gunpowder, and so they needed to guard it very well. Now, Jefferson Barracks is good with the Civil War because before the Civil War happened, most of the Civil War generals were captains, and they were stationed here while they were still in the U.S. Army, not the Union and Confederate armies. I'm still at Jefferson Barracks, and behind me are the leftovers of cannons and rifles. Now, they had nothing to do with these cannons and rifles, so they just sent them here. And there were so many that they decided to use some of them to make this fence. Now, if you come up close and see here on the side of this cannon knob, it says 1837. My guess is that that was when it was made. Now, if we come further down, these over here, these stems of the fence are actually rifle barrels that have been painted over. And then a little bit further down, you'll see in between the rifle bars, there are little things with points on them. These were the leftover bayonets. Now, the reason they had this fence put up was for the Grant house, which Ulysses S. Grant didn't actually live in. Now, I have a postcard in my car, but I'm not going to go get it. But in the postcard, there was a picture with an archway over the top of these two big cannons over here. And as you can see, the archway is not there anymore. My guess is that the archway started to fall, so they took it down. I am pretending to be a Union soldier with a real gun.